Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's Jess. So I know it's been like 3 or 2 weeks since I've recorded or uploaded onto this channel, but there's been a lot going on in my own life. So to cut a long story short, we're gonna be moving soon. We're moving back in with my parents, me and my boyfriend, and we're going to like stay there for like 6 months to just finish off saving for our mortgage and then gonna get a mortgage and get our own house. I know that sounds so grown up and adult, but 26 and I still feel like I'm 16, and this all seems really like wow to me, like that I'm actually like saving for a house. I'm gonna buy my own house soon. So anyway, that's why I haven't been recording. It would just be kind of sorting out the ins and outs of how this is gonna work, and yeah, basically we're putting like a whole apartment load of stuff into storage, and then we're going to stay there and save like crazy and then buy our own house, hopefully just after Christmas, if it all works out the way we are planning it to work out. And I'm sorry for the different quality. I'm actually recording on my laptop. My camera suddenly died mid recording this, and I don't have the time for it to charge to record. I am going out soon, so I just thought while I was dressed I would do my April wrap up and my May TBR while I was here. So if I don't get it done now, it's not going to get done. So I just thought I would get it done and record on my laptop, even though the quality isn't as good as my better camera. So I'm sorry about that. But what can you do? So yeah, I'm just going to jump straight into it. I'm going to just start off with my April wrap up. Didn't read a whole lot in April. I think it was like 5 books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 7 books. It's not too bad. I read 5 physical books and I listened to 2 audiobooks, so 7 in total. So I will start with the first book of the month that I read, and that was Sophie Kinsler's My Perfect Life. I didn't enjoy it. It was kind of like I got like a save out to this point, and I had like this much left, and I was like, I don't care what happens to these characters. I don't care. Like I really couldn't find the motivation to finish it, which shouldn't happen in a book. Like you should want to find out what way it ends. I like at that point in the book, I was kind of like, I don't care. I don't care if she ends up happy, if she ends up not happy. I just was like, get this read, get this over with, so I can move on to the next book. So yeah, I think I gave it like 1 star. I would have given it like a half a star, but that's that. And like, it was probably my first Sophie Kinsella read, and I'm not loving it. And this is meant to be like people's favourites, one of people's favourites. So I am not impressed with this. Next, I read one of my favourite books this month, and that was Nevermore: The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend. This is a middle grade book, and it's kind of Harry Potter-esque in the sense of a child who is not really loved at home is taken to a kind of separate land where she is told she's special and she has these kind of powers and she's the chosen one. But yeah, it's really fun to read. I recommend it to anyone who knows Harry Potter for a quick read. I think it's going to be a series. The way it ends, it could be a series. So yeah, really enjoy this book. It's a gorgeous cover too. I then read one of my old favourites, and that is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. These are my old first edition copies that I bought as they were coming out. They were really yellowed and really, really beat up. But yeah, everyone knows what this is about. I was kind of in a slump after reading Sophie Kinsella, and I kind of, even after reading The Trials of Morgan Crow, I was still kind of feeling slumpy. So I decided to pick up an old favourite, and that was Prison of Azkaban. I had read The Philosopher's Stone in December, I think, and then Chamber of Secrets in January or February, maybe. So I'm kind of slowly making my way through the whole series again. So yeah, that's that. I then, of course, kept going with the Harry Potter, and I read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, which is one of my favourites. I think this is my favourite. My no, excuse me. Chamber of Secrets is my favourite book. This comes a close second though. This really cinches Harry Potter for me. So yeah, I read that. I then just finished today. Not finished today. What day is today? No, I finished. What day is today? Is it 31st of April? 31st, 30th? Whatever. It's the last day of April. And I finished reading Children of Blood and Bone by Tommy Adeyemi. People, the hype is real. I'm usually not one to really enjoy hype books as they're being hype because I have a lot of expectations, but this met every single one. It is about a group of people, diviners, who were had this power, but the king. It's hard to describe without like I'm trying to think of like am I going to spoil it? The king basically slaughtered anyone who was old enough and had that powers already, and left only the children diviners, which wouldn't come into that power because he had basically killed magic. And it is up to I don't know how to pronounce her name, Zeely. I'm going to show you if you can pronounce. I'll play backwards. Zelly. It kind of falls down to her to go on this adventure with a couple of other people and try to save magic from the king. And it's a really good book. I finished it in like 2 days. Oh, it was just amazing. Then the two audiobooks I've listened to over the month. I was going to pull up their photos, and they both die at the end by Adam Silvera. Give this 2 stars. I didn't like it. I don't know whether it was the person that was reading it, like who was speaking the audiobook. I just didn't like that voice, but the story was kind of boring, and I wasn't really looking forward to getting back into it. Like I was listening to it as I went to work every morning, and I wasn't. Usually, I'm excited to get like to leave work, like to leave for work, and listen while I'm walking and find out what's going to happen next. But it wasn't my cup of tea. It's basically, if you haven't heard, I'm sure everyone at this stage knows Adam Silvera's book about the IDN. Everyone has read it. You get this death cast. It's basically you get a text on the day you're going to die within 24 hours, and you're told it's your last day. And then there is this site where, if you want, you can meet up with people who are going to die within 24 hours. And these two boys meet up and they spend the last day together. And it's good. It's just I couldn't really connect with it. And then my favourite book of the month, not including Children of Blood and Bone. I listened to this in like 2 days. I was listening to it like every chance I got on my lunch, on the way home, when I was at home cooking, just to find out what happened. And the cliffhanger at the end. Be warned, if you're going to read this book, there is a major cliffhanger at the end, and that is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. Yeah, the book is amazing. It's about a girl, Stevie, who starts at a school called Ellingham, and there is a 60 or 70-year-old mystery who, like 70 years ago, the how do you say, the owner of the school, the opener of the school. What is the correct word for that? The school starter, whatever. I'm lost at English today. The guy who opened the school, his family were kidnapped, and there's this big mystery around it. So Stevie is interested in crime, and she starts at this school, and she decides her school project is going to be uncovering this mystery. And along the way, a mystery of its own goes on while she's there, and it's just really good. And be warned, huge cliffhanger. I was like, please. I knew when I was listening to it, I could see there's like 10 minutes left, and I was like, there's no way we're gonna like get what I want to get in the next 10 minutes. And then it was like, to be continued. I was like, no. Yeah. Apart from that, it's amazing. So Maureen Johnson, hurry up, girl. We need that one. We need the new book. So yeah. So now I'm gonna move on to my May TBR. It's not huge. I'm not like gonna push myself this month to read, because including it, we're gonna be moving in the next month, so we kind of have to pack everything up. I've taken time off work this week to pack, so I'm not gonna over stress myself with like trying to read like 20 books when I know I'm gonna have to move a whole house. So yeah, what I'm currently reading, and what I'll be soon probably finish tonight, is of course A Court of Frost and Starlight. Do you see it? Do you see this book? It's so beautiful, my baby. I was so happy to get this. Like, I've literally, my life has been waiting for this book. My life for the past like 3 months after finishing Rings and Ruin has been waiting for this book. And what is this? What is it? It's so short. It is so short. And like, this is not even the whole book. Like, this part here, the bigger part, is the book. This is the expert or the excerpt, whatever the word is, for her next book. Basically, it's a teaser. So Sarah J. Maas, hurry, 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 hurry. I'm not like, I'm really happy we're having like a little more of like Feyre and we stand, but I need more. I feel like an addict. I might reread A Court of Thorns and Roses just to feed my habit. Just to get there. I need more of the story. So yeah, I am then planning on, it's more than likely I'm going to listen to this on audiobook, but I'll be reading an audiobook in it as well, and that is Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, because I'm slowly making my way through them again. So this doesn't need explanation, everyone knows what this is about. I will try, I have the audiobook on my phone, so I'm going to try listen to this as I'm going to work, because it's humongous, and this is the really old copy I have. This is my original copy that I drew in when I was like 9 years old. And look at my attempt at the Hogwarts symbol, and like, Jessica Cullen owns this book. Who do I think I am? Like, writing. And if like, like, just look, I scribbled on it there. If I could go back in time and like hit myself, I would. It's a really old copy though, but I have like newer editions of like 5 copies of this book alone. But I like reading the original, like my own original copy. Next, I'm planning, before I see the movie, to read A Wrinkle in Time by Madeline L'Engle. L'Engle. No idea what this is about. I'm gonna read the little back because it's short. Out of this wild night, a strange visitor comes to the Murray house, and beckons Meg, her brother Charles Wallace, and their friend Calvin O'Keefe on a most dangerous and extraordinary adventure, one that will threaten their lives and our universe. So yeah, it's a really short book. It's middle grade. I want to watch the film because I'm a Disney fanatic, as you can tell. If you haven't seen my tattoos, I have my Ursula, I have my Ariel. Like this, it's really strange. I'm gonna show people my Ariel. I have Maleficent. I have, if you can see her, Snow White. I have Sleeping Beauty under here. I have the Evil Queen and the Crown, and then up here I have Mickey Mouse. So Disney freak, seriously, Disney freak. And I want to watch the movie because it's Disney. That's literally the only reason. So I'm the kind of person, I can't watch a film unless I've seen the book. I can't watch the film unless I've seen. Today is not my day. I can't speak proper English. I cannot watch the film unless I've read the book, because I like to compare, and kind of like know the extra details, because there's always extra stuff in the book. So yeah, that's that. And then I'm gonna reread The Princess Bride, because I'm just in the mood for some As You Wish. I'm just in the mood for some like really comfortable reads that like I know I can fly through, because as I said, it's a busy month. So yeah, everyone has either read this or seen the movie, and I love my copy of it. It's just like black and white and so simple. And there they are, written on the back. And I have kind of 3 newish books I want to hopefully get to, and they are To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandria Christo. This is meant to be a mermaid retelling. Disney freak. If you're wondering what's going on in this, it's basically a dark Disney slave where all the villains win and all the princesses die. So this is Ariel being killed. And then Ursula is taking her soul, not only her voice, her soul. It's not complete, as you can tell. My Sleeping Beauty isn't finished, but this is a really sore spot. I'm like really putting this off. Majority of it's finished, just pure Sleeping Beauty. That's a killer. So yeah, it's a slight Little Mermaid retelling. That's all I know about. I haven't read the back. I haven't even read the back. I'm looking at the back, but I haven't even read it. But yeah, when I get to this one, I then thanks to Charlie at Duvet Day Devours, as per usual when it comes to like horror and mystery books. I heard her speak about this, I think, on her Instagram, and I was like, mine, that's mine. And I'm kind of in the mood for like a horror thrillery read. So I'll just give you like the little excerpt that on the back that I read, and I was like, I'm done. That's mine. He'll slice your flesh, your bones he'll keep. The bone keeper's coming, and he'll make you weep. I'm totally all for this, and the cover is just like amazing. It's by Luca Vesta, the bone keeper. Yeah. And then the last book I'm hoping to read is Almost Love by Louise O'Neill. I was hoping to have this read by now because I love Louise O'Neill, but alas, I haven't. It's what I can tell. Again, I don't know much. I never know much about his books. A younger girl falls for an older man, and it's just the trials and tribulations. And her books are usually really dark and really non-fairy tale esque endings. Like it's not like, oh, everything's wrapped up in the middle. It's just like, that's life. This is how it ends. And like this is like her books that I have read. Her two other books, they're kind of realistic endings of what actually really happened. Not, oh, it's all tied up in a neat little bow. It ends, and it's really good. I like that. It's kind of a different change to what you usually read. So yeah, that's that book. So yeah, I think that's all. I'm hoping to stick to this TBR. More than likely, I won't. I like to imagine that I have some self control when I really don't. When I just go around feeling what I'm in the mood for. So yeah, thank you for watching my video if you've made it this far, because I tend to ramble and ramble and ramble. Um, please subscribe and leave a comment and follow me on my bookstagram, and we can chat about books. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.